Welcome back to Orcs Must Die. We're going to the second level, which will be the Fork. We've been granted the arrow wall, which I actually end up using a lot of, and when you upgrade it, it shoots further, which at first I thought wasn't that good of an upgrade, but...
Aha! With the old man dead and my apprenticeship finally over, I can draw on the full power of the rift. I'll get a new toy to play with every time I defend a rift.
It's basically just talking about every time you beat a level, you get a new upgrade. But originally I thought that the arrow wall upgrade wasn't going to be that useful when I first got it. Then I realized that it actually was pretty useful because whenever they spawn in, you can kind of place them on these walls, and if it's in a hallway, then they'll pretty much just get eaten up as they run into it. But for now we have a little bit of a limited range. You can see exactly what the range is. I don't know what the best way to do it is. I don't know if I should put, you know, one on each wall like this and then have tar pits do it, or just kind of try and spam them up as they come in and tar it. I'm not sure, but I haven't lost a level yet. I have not lost a level yet as I've kind of gone through things, so that is definitely a plus. In my little solo endeavors, I mean, I haven't lost anything yet, so still be using this crossbow. I forgot to mention in the first video that, here's a little paladin I was kind of hinting at last time. He'll just kind of sit there and help us. And as you can see, it's just easy to just walk up and work the orcs over. Just holding down the fire button. I mean, headshots aren't even necessary. And you can just walk up and spam so many bolts into them. It's unreal, but... Forgot to mention the game, I believe, is on Xbox Live. I'm not sure if it's on PSN. But it's on Xbox Live. I don't know what the price is there, but on Steam, it's, I believe, 16 bucks, which isn't too bad. Like I said, the guys in Machinima were nice enough to get me a code, which just unlocked the game and gave it to me, which is cool, which is why I'm able to bring you this game. I had seen a little bit of it being advertised, and as you can tell, the length that this goes is not too far, so we'll just kind of do that for now. But if they hadn't gotten me a code, I probably wouldn't have the honor of playing this game and showing you a little bit of it. So whether or not you like or dislike it, it's up to you whether or not you want to see me play it and whatnot. But I mean, it entertained me for several hours while I was in a call with the creatures. I don't know how much gameplay I got out of it because I don't remember how long I played it for. I mean, I played it on and off in the call when I got really bored just sitting in the call talking and wanted to do something that would kind of help the time. I mean, sometimes we aren't always talking. We're just kind of sitting in a call doing other stuff, and those are the times where I would ramp up, kind of start up the game and do my own thing. But I mean, for 16 bucks, I was definitely enjoying it. I mean, why the hell not? I can tell you I at least got probably a good 4 hours of gameplay out of it. And for 16 bucks, I mean, hell, some games I buy now for 60 bucks only give me 4 or 5 hours of gameplay. Now, of course, this is going to get a little repetitive, and as time goes on, there is going to be a little bit more strategy involved, but it's generally fairly simple and easy to pick up. I mean, if I can get through the game so far without having lost a level, I believe most people can, because I'm not too heavily into strategy stuff. I do like tower defenses, but they usually do require some form of strategy on tower placement, and that does pop up a little bit over time. It does pop up a wee bit. Gonna have to think about things a little bit more and use upgrades wisely and stuff like that, but it's never too overbearing. So I'm trying to say. So go ahead and place a couple of tar strips right after that, and then I'll probably just place more spikes. So we got spikes, tar spikes, and then we've got the shit shooting at them, which is gonna be just fine. And I probably don't need this at all, but I'll put one more back here. You can also build during the rounds, but I mean, I don't really find the need to. If you get what I mean. I mean, you don't really need to build during the rounds, unless you're in for some really big trouble. You can pretty much build in between and be good to go. You aren't really going to have to hastily construct anything. as long as you have your stuff built up pretty decently, which is surprisingly what I've been able to do so far. As time goes on, you will get more powerful units, kind of like semi-bosses, mini-bosses, stuff like that, so there's always that to look forward to. And that mops up the second level, which is the Fork, which is just great. We get Victory of the ultimate kind. We get another, oh, there's 5 skulls right there. And then we can buy some more upgrades. The spike traps gain a short snare. I'm not sure if that, I mean, in the profile I had before, they had like a poison tip to them. I'm not sure if that's what it's going to give it, but hell, I'll fucking upgrade it. We'll probably do the tar pit and the extended arrow wall as well at some points. Basically, I've gravitated to certain upgrades that I liked and certain upgrades that I didn't, and I use kind of similar ones as time goes on. But we'll be back in a little bit for the third level.